Good afternoon, everyone. This is TJ, the Holistic Life Coach. Welcome to episode 4 of the How to Be High Off Life series. Today we're going to talk about methods of raising consciousness. So, what is consciousness? Consciousness is awareness. Being able to be aware of the things around you or the things going on inside of you, such as thoughts or concepts or feelings. So if I say methods of raising consciousness, what it means is methods of expanding our awareness, our ability to be aware of different things going on within and around us. So we as humans have a lot of different methods of altering consciousness, such as drinking, using drugs, using stimulants such as coffee or nicotine. There's many chemicals out there that will alter or change the way we perceive things, the way we are aware of different things. And of course, that's why we do it. We do it because we're bored or we're tired of being stuck in the same thought patterns or concepts we have about life. And as we go through our day-to-day jobs, our day-to-day family life, sometimes we get bored because we have the same concepts on our brain, fires and wires, the same exact thoughts over and over, and we get stuck in this pattern and want to get out of it. And so, of course, this leads us to going to get drunk or intoxicated, high, whatever it is you want to call it, and then we alter our own consciousness with things from outside of us. Now, this is a natural thing to do because, of course, we as humans, we're curious. We don't like boredom. We like to go and explore, whether that's within or outside of us. So today we're going to talk about methods of raising our consciousness or expanding our consciousness. Everything we need is already within us. In order to find this out for yourself, you must dive deep and you have to let go of the things outside of you that you think are bringing you happiness. Now, the things outside of you may bring you a temporary rush. They may actually connect to the part of you that does already have the love and happiness and joy that you need, such as being with family members, being with a loved one. Different things with love that does connect to the part of us, and that's okay, and we can feel that. But we need to realize that those things are happening, those hobbies we do, the things we do that where we feel this profound love, that's just connecting with what's already within us. We need to realize that it's already been here this whole time. Our minds don't let us feel that all the time because our minds like to be in control. From an evolutionary standpoint, our brains have come this far to be able to help us survive. But of course, we want to do more than just survive. We want to be able to really live and thrive and have joy and peace in every moment of our life. So in order to do this, we must show the brain that we're not going to give it its entire control. We have to realize that there's a part of us that's completely quiet, it's completely peaceful, it's beyond the concept or thoughts. Instead of reaching outside of ourselves to connect to the inner part of ourselves that shows us love and joy and peace, what can we do from within? Well, one of the amazing things we can do is, of course, meditation. What is meditation? Meditation is really just when we have one pointedness of mind, which means that we have one thing that we're completely focused on and we try and stay focused on that. Now, nobody's perfect at meditation. But what it does is shows us that our awareness can actually focus on one thing. Our minds love thoughts because thoughts come and go, and our minds get attached to each thought and say that we're the thinker, when in reality, thoughts are just coming and they're going. So with meditation, when we have our focus on a single thought, our brain really wants to think so much more, wants to do so much more. But we practice our concentration, our focus, to be able to show that we are action awareness, that is watching the thoughts happen. When we get to this point, as we practice and we realize we identify more with this awareness that is within us, and this is when we become more free. We start to feel more peace and joy. Because in reality, the quieter our mind is, the happier and more peaceful and joyful our mind really is. And the more free that we feel. We don't feel stuck in our thoughts or egos, as in thoughts about ourselves, or the mind structure we created about the world around us. So meditation is not the easiest practice, but is definitely super beneficial and is so worth it, because as we practice, we can feel this nice, this empty space, this loving, empty, peaceful space within us. It starts to grow and to grow as we don't take our thoughts so seriously. We, of course, can always have thoughts, and they are so important, and we need them in order to survive. But what we do is we give it less power. We just watch the thoughts go by, and we choose which thoughts we want to keep to ourselves to help us to grow and to learn to love. As we've talked before about beliefs, when we meditate, it's easier for us to choose which thoughts we want to keep and which thoughts we want to live out to help others and to grow. As I mentioned earlier, there's different experiences and things that we can do that is outside of our own body and soul that do help us to feel this love and oneness, and that's okay. We just can't get attached to those things. There's things like people, objects, hobbies we have. All these things help us to feel that presence, that awareness, that peace within us, and these things are perfectly okay. But when we get free from within and use practices such as meditation or whatever we can to help us feel this awareness, then this helps us not to be too attached to those outside things that seem to give us our happiness. Well, that ends our How to Be High Off Life series. I hope that all these videos have helped you to see how much potential you truly have within yourself already, that you don't always need to be searching outside of yourself for what it is that you want to feel. You can feel all the joy and peace and love that you need right here, right now, within yourself. Now it may take some practice of using your concentration to focus on different things within your mind and within yourself. That's okay, because it's going to be super worth it. It's going to help you a ton. It's to help you to connect to your inner self. I hope that you guys can support me by liking this video and subscribing, commenting, whatever you want. Let me know your thoughts on the things I've explained in this series with all these different videos and what your thoughts are about meditation and connecting to that awareness. Let me know your experiences you've had with the love of the universe that surrounds us and is within us. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.